First of all, how far back do you guys go? How long have you guys known each other, and how did you first get involved with Schlagel and Jonathan here?
Facebook, man.
Yeah, Facebook. Saw a video on a farming page on Facebook, and then a guy from Georgia was the one running it, and I reached out to him, and he got me in touch with Jonathan. And I guess that's been 2.5, 3 years ago now.
That's right.
Yeah, we ran it 2 seasons.
And then Jonathan, how'd you kind of figure out that Schlagel would be a good fit for what Alex was trying to do?
What we found was that Alex had a 16-row machine that he had an accident with and ripped one of the wings off. So we started talking about a rapid till and the weight of that machine and how it was similar to the weight of the machine he had before. And then we started talking about possibly having a lighter weight machine, and that's what we moved to with the standard rapid till instead of the HD. So it's kind of a win-win for us to be able to put him in a lighter machine that would do a better job of creating that seed bed.
And again, either one of you can answer this, but what is it about the rapid till that kind of gives you that winning edge when it comes to strip till?
Well, in my opinion, I'd say it's twofold. And Alex can jump in if he wants to, but the biggest part is being able to run in the cover crops that he plants. I mean, he plants some chest-high stuff, and we took it over for a demo, and we were able to see that run and clean out really well, not plug up, and be able to run in that condition. And the second thing would be the seed bed. We make a really nice seed bed. Alex deep rips in front of our machine with a subsoiler type machine. So really the bed prep is what he gets out of this, and he also applies fertilizer with it as he goes.
Strip till, is that fairly common where you are, or are you pretty much a pioneer when it comes to that?
No, there's some strip till around us. There's not much cover crop. There's a lot of just burn down winter weeds and strip into it and plant it the next spring. But we're one of the first to do cover crops. Yeah.
What was your reaction when you heard about, you had the soybean record last year and then 218 bushels this year?
Oh, well, first thing I sent Alex a text and said, please tell me you ran our machine in front of that. And he did. So it was fantastic. I had no doubt this time. I mean, we saw what he did last year, and we were confident it would be the same this year. And whether he wins or not next year, you still gonna try hard.
Yep.
That's the thing. I admire Alex for his ability to keep on pushing that and trying harder.
How much of a staple is the combination of strip till and cover crops going to be for you moving forward?
Yeah, probably 95% of our acres every year cover crop, unless we need to do some dirt moving or dirt work or something. We cover crop every acre, and then we strip till into those covers every spring as well. But we put cover every September, October, November. We plant cover on it, basically every acre we have, unless we have to do some dirt work.
And then talk about your method of how you build the strips through the cover crops. Are you terminating the cover crops first and then?
Yeah, we terminate the cover crop 2 to 4 weeks before we go through, and then we just go through, and that good dead cover, it just moves right out of the way, makes it crispy.
And again, some of the top takeaways from the high yielding plot, what would you say those are this year?
Where the cover crop helps us on that is obviously soil health, but the main reason we use that is for erosion. We get a lot of heavy winter rains, and the cover crop helps us with any roll that we have that would typically wash away. The cover crop holds it together, and then when we pair that with the strip till rig, we don't have to destroy that cover. It'll hold in place until the cash crop grows up and has a root system where it'll prevent the erosion.
When you tell people about the Schlagel Rapid Till, how often do you bring up Alex's story and how it helps him at his farm?
Yeah, we have used it a lot more recently than we did last year, because it's really obvious, when you get back-to-back world championships, that something's right. So the first time we used it as much as we could, but we've really started leaning in on it now. We've seen a pattern develop from that.
Any top takeaways from Farm Progress Show this year? Anything that catches your eye out there?
There's a tractor kid.
Yeah, got to meet him. No, a lot of equipment out there. A lot of good options, but like I said, just find somebody you trust and want to work with, and that's who I'd go with.
And I've seen a lot of people obviously talking to you over the past couple of days. How often does the topic of strip till and cover crops come up in those conversations? They want to know about it?
Not very often. They most of them want to know what the silver bullet is, which there's not one. But you'll have a few guys come up. A lot of no-till guys come up from the Midwest, and they want to ask about strips versus no-till. So no-till is kind of we can't do that in the South with our low CEC soils, but a lot of them are wanting to compare no-till to strip-till, where we were comparing conventional till to strip-till.